Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Sheryl Lee Ralph revealed that a famous TV judge had sexually assaulted her in the past. Now, Miss Ralph did not name any names, but she ruled out one famous judge. Now, in case you missed it, she was doing an interview with Variety, and she said that she experienced an unfortunate encounter during an industry event, but was advised against coming forward with the allegations at the time to avoid bad press. Now, this is exactly what she said. She said, I'm at a very public place. I was suited. I had my suit on. I was handling my business for the TV show I was on at the time. He and I were on the same network. Now, the judge, she said, this man walked in, grabbed me by the back of my neck, turned me around, rammed his nasty ass tongue down my throat, and everybody at the network saw it. Now, Sheryl later in the interview made it clear that she was not talking about Judge Greg Mathis of the Judge Mathis Court TV series. She said, I love him. He's a great man. Not him at all. He's a great man. This was another one. Well, bless Pat. On Friday evening, Judge Joe Brown tweeted a denial to this. Now, he said there's false rumors being spreaded that I mistreated a certain lady 25 years ago. I categorically deny both the accusations and the acquaintance with the lady. Now, Brown then suggested he was the victim of defamation and said he may go to the legal route to address any potential grievance against media outlets. He said those rumors started with certain identified parties and spread. They ought cease and desist or contemplate a defamation action. Now, did I tell you that Sheryl Lee Ralph did not mention Brown's name? But Brown offered a warning to anybody listening during an audio interview being prompted by the Jasmine brand. He said, I might bring in my legal team and proceed for defamation of character. When they put my face next to hers, that becomes innuendo. That's very destructive to my reputation. Now, Brown said he has a long track record ensuring that women get justice when they've been done wrong. Now, he also said he knows where the deep pockets are where I might proceed for defamation of character. Notably, Brown later admitted that Ralph hasn't said anything that implicates me. Still, he said, it's sufficient grounds for a defamation case. He says somebody on the goddamn legal crew ought to say you need to be careful what you do. Because even if you aren't saying it, if you are implying it, you become subject to defamation action. The fact of the matter is, I don't know this woman, never met this woman, certainly haven't had any kind of contact with her. Now, as y'all know, this is not the first time Judge Brown public comment about black women that garnered him scrutiny. Now, back in October, when Brown was a mayor candidate in Memphis, he suggested that a black woman in particular shouldn't be elected because she might get raped. Yes, he did. Now, during a candidate forum, Brown was asked, why do you think your leadership is needed at a time like this as a black man instead of a black woman? Now, Judge Joe Brown answered, sorry, but some things men do real well, and one of the main problems is, I don't want to get crude about it, but some places you need to go to exercise leadership. Some of the good ladies in here would get drugged into an abandoned apartment and raped. That's one of the problems. Yeah, he did. Now, not to be outdone, Brown has also previously made headlines for his victim-shaming commentary that appeared to be sympathetic to Bill Cosby amid his rape allegations. Now he said, what about those women being accountable for their own behavior? They were groupies, you know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, sex, drugs, rape, sex, drugs, baseball, football, basketball, movies, television. Now, Judge Joe Brown told Mark Lamont Hill during an interview in 2021, we forgot what the term meant, sex, drugs, rock and roll. The bitches comes to the party. They hang out, they get drunk, they snort lines of blow, and they have a good time. They use the hallway closet to give head, the bathrooms to get down, and you go in to get your coat off the bed, and they're lying on top of it doing something. Now, yes, he did, y'all. Yes, he did. Now, I got to bring up this, too. And before that, you know, he told controversial Pan-African psychologist Dr. Umar Johnson that putting Harriet Tubman's face on a $20 bill downs masculinity, and said the idea only gained interest because of a movie about the historic abolitionists. Now, the objective is these feminists are trying to do this movie so they can get a black woman put on a $20 bill. Now, he said this in 2019. Now, about the then upcoming film Harriet. Now, he said this movie is to soften the public up to the idea of taking a black woman who freed slaves by leading them to freedom and getting her on or her likeness on a $20 bill. They can't get a white woman, so they want a black woman. They don't care. They just want a woman. And it's downs masculinity. Now, the status of an ethnic group is determined by its men, not its women. And putting a black woman on there before a black man is insulting to the black race because you're saying the men ain't worth a damn. You put a woman up there first. Now, during the same interview, Judge Joe Brown told Dr. Umar, he doesn't care about feminists. I don't give a goddamn about a feminist. They can go straight to hell. And I know they hate themselves because they got two X chromosomes instead of an XY. They are fraudulent, self-hating, and they're sick. Wow, 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 guys. What do you think about that? Now, Sheryl, like I said, did I mention Sheryl Lee Ralph didn't say, she didn't say a black judge, she didn't say a white judge, she just said a TV judge. And you know, well, I guess he figured, hey, if she eliminated Judge Mathis, everybody know 25 years ago, just him and him and Judge Mathis on TV at that time. So I guess he said, hell, they gonna know anyway. But if she didn't mention his name, how can, and it's her word against his. So how can he sue her for defamation if it's true? And like I said, he didn't even say her name. What do y'all think about this, guys? I think Judge Joe Brown just put his foot in his mouth, and because of his statements in the past, he got a problem with women. Yeah. What y'all think? Just press that comment button, and we shall discuss. All right, guys, that's it for me. Just press that comment button. I'd like to hear your comments about this. And thank you so very much for watching my video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, important, be blessed, y'all.